Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. Why do all these organizations want to come to our area to fish now? Why is it? It's because we're known as the best bass fishing in the world. But it goes a little bit farther than that because there's places all over our country that have wonderful largemouth bass fishing. But when we're talking about bass fishing, smallmouth are sort of the ultimate trophy, the ultimate quarry, the ultimate opponent that fishermen go after because they just are held on a higher pedestal. And why is that? It's because they fight. Unlike almost any freshwater fish that lives, a smallmouth bass has got a fiery spirit within them that makes them jump and leap and, oh my gosh, what they go through. Well, now I'm going to go to one of the conversations, or many of the conversations that I had with pro anglers this last weekend. And as I would hold their fish to get water in them and talk to them about their catch, and I'd say, how'd you do today? And over and over and over, I would have them say, oh, I lost the fish that would have won the tournament for me. I lost 2 or 3 of that would have changed this, and I'd have been in the money. The key word there is I lost. Well, why do you lose them? Because their fight is different. They react different. Their mouth structure is different than others' fish. And so a lot of times it's really hard to get that hook buried in their mouth. The other thing, if you'll notice, when a smallmouth hits and it senses something, it will swim right at you. It's supersonic speeds so that they're slack in the line. And I don't care how many times you yank up and try to set the hook, you'll get them almost to you on this first initial run at you, and the hook comes out over and over and over again. So I know what they're talking about. I used to say when I was more involved in the development of some of the lures on the market, and I'd say, boy, these are great, but I'm losing fish after fish. Well, it wasn't necessarily the lure. It's smallmouth bass. And that's what happens, and that's why a lot of these big bass always escape, because they know how to fight. I guess it's like a person that trains in boxing or in martial arts. They know how to use their body. They have the same body we do, but they know how to use it better. They're quicker in their reflexes. They do all this. Well, smallmouths know this instinctively. They are the champions of how to use every ounce of their body to their benefit. And boy, do they do it. So when you catch a big one, you really have done something special. And you've got something that you can brag about to everybody else. Yeah, I came to the St. Lawrence River and I caught trophy bass. And that's what we have. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.